national prayer and the quick prayer from the Parliament Imam, Honorable Latif Sebagala Sekendo. Please come and lead us in the national anthem and prayer and we start. Let's humble ourselves for a prayer for national anthem. Oh, Uganda, we lay our future in thy hands. United, free for liberty, together we always stand. Let us remain standing. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Our God, we have assembled here to brief this country about pertinent issues. We pray for your guidance. We know you created us in the best picture. You created us when we are all equal in your eyes. We seek for your guidance in whatever we intend to do. Bless our party, National Unity Platform. Save it from all forces of evil. Guide our country. Save our country from undemocratic forces. Ya Allah, protect our president to be Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Protect him from all forces of evil. We know we are weak, but in your eyes and in your sight, we are strong. We know there are those who have forces and who have all the might they can talk about. We know that you are going to protect us so that we can sail through. By 2021, Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu is declared the winner of the presidential elections, inshallah. God protect us, and guide us to what is the most right. Amin, amin, amin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I remain Alhaji Latif Sebagala Sekendo, Lord Mayor to be, inshallah. People power, our power, people power. NUP, everywhere, everywhere, NUP. Please be seated. Once again, you're welcome to today's press conference. I'm going to just highlight one or two things, and then I'll invite some of my comrades, some of my colleagues to highlight a few other issues, and then our team leader, Honorable Kyagulanyi, will wrap it up with an address. The NRM primaries did happen on Friday. I am not a member of the NRM, certainly, but I'm a Ugandan, and we in the National Unity Platform, we kept observing what was happening within the NRM primaries. Why? Because for starters, we saw the violence that happened, we saw the death of some people, and for us that concerns us. The death of anybody, regardless of where they belong, is very disturbing. But even more importantly, because the NRM is the party that is in power currently. And of course the outgoing, I should say. And so the way things happen within their political party, it presupposes that's how they might happen in the general election, because the leaders of that party, and for that matter government, are the ones going to organize or superintend over the upcoming election. And so whatever happened there was a very big concern to us. We take concern in the violence, that's one. Violence should not be acceptable in today's day and age, just because people are desirous to become office bearers. The death of people is totally unacceptable. Our hope is that investigations are going to be carried out swiftly and the perpetrators to be put, as opposed to the usual stories we hear. We shall investigate and investigate, And if it is a few powerful people in government that are involved, the investigations might never happen. We hope this will happen as swiftly as possible, such that the country gets to know who did what, and then they are called to order. There were allegations from leaders within the NRM that the National Unity Platform, NUP, participated in their electoral process and caused the loss of some of these powerful shots. Of course, we found it surprising. So they have always said that NUP are only here in Kampala. So now are they conceding that NUP is in Koboko, NUP is in Shema, NUP is in the east and all these other parts of the country? NUP everywhere, NUP, everywhere, NUP. So they are conceding what we have always said, that NUP is everywhere. Hence their concession that NUP did cause the loss of some of these powerful people in government. With all the Maje and all these different things, they are saying NUP flowed the Maje, NUP flowed the money, came and participated in your party primaries and ran the show and made sure some candidates lost the seats. That means you're not in charge, you're not in control. Which worries us. This is something we have always told them. You're actually not in charge of our country. You're not in charge of the state of affairs. Little wonder we are telling them, please bid us farewell and let people who can be in charge take over. So that's a confession by the NRM that they are not in charge of their political party. Little wonder they are not in charge of our country. Things keep happening, the corruption, the mismanagement, and they're literally not in charge. We have taken note of that confession on their part. What we are saying is our upcoming election should learn lessons from the NRM primaries. If you don't organize an election in a free and fair manner, in an organized manner, if the registers are not clear who is meant to vote, who is not meant to vote, and all these different things, resultantly there will be violence. Which violence is uncalled for, which violence is unnecessary in our country. Our upcoming election, it is our call, it is our demand as the National Unity Platform that the upcoming election gets to be organized properly, in a free and fair manner, in an organized manner, that the registers get to be clear, those meant to be on the register are there, that there gets to be no confusion. Somebody is meant to be in the register voting from Tinda, but then all of a sudden they've been thrown in Naguru or wherever else, and all that confusion. Once things are done the right way, then there's no reason for there to be violence. Elections are very emotive. People invest heavily. They invest their time, they invest their resources, they invest their emotions, etc., etc. So if things are not done right, they get agitated. Hence the violence that is uncalled for. So our call to the National Electoral Commission and to the government that is in charge currently, please organize an election that is free and fair, that is organized, that is clear to every Ugandan, to be free and fair in every sense. The lawyers say justice should not only be done, it should be seen to be done. So the election should not only do our internal processes as the National Unity Platform. One of my colleagues is going to talk about